Morning, people. Welcome back to the corner. I was sat here suffering after a day's work yesterday. My legs ache, my back ache. But that'll ease. But yeah, it's nice to be back working. What we got today then? Well, from today, Boris is letting basically anybody into the country that's been double jabbed. No isolation. Now, they've openly admitted that being double jabbed doesn't stop you getting it, doesn't stop you carrying it, doesn't stop you transmitting it. And the numbers have proved this. Even the government have admitted it. But these people can come and go as they please. But we can't go to most of their countries, by the way. Strange, isn't it? Is that Britain's biggest export now? Or import, whichever way you look at it. You wouldn't think so, looking at Dover, but there you go. That started again today, now the weather's calmed down. Now, a lot of people in this country want a holiday, deserve a holiday, but they can't afford it. Many places, prices have more than doubled. And then this morning on mainstream media, we've got some clowns saying, oh, there's some very cheap hotels out there. And yeah, in the middle of London, Leeds, Manchester, Birmingham. Now, who the hell wants to go to the middle of a city for a holiday? I mean, 15 years I've lived here. I'm only 20 minutes drive from Birmingham. Yeah, I've been there for 2 weeks. For some training courses. That's the only time I go into the city. I was going to go the other week for the protests, but due to health reasons I couldn't. But I would have gone for that. You're bringing all these things in, Boris, without thinking, you know. And you're missing the most important factor in all these models and all these predictions you're making. What that is missing is the human factor. The ability of humans to think and question, which many of us do. Obviously, you've lost this function. You're just following what you're told, and it's quite a handy function, really, especially at the moment with the way things are going. Like the point of fact that most workers now can ignore a ping from the useless app, or COVID passport as it's morphed into. Now you're telling the youngsters they can ignore it. Backtracking so many times. You just can't get it right, can you? Like I say, use your brain. Think about what you're saying, what you're trying to do to people before you do it. But the one about the holidays actually reminds me of something I was shown the other day. Now, this was found, believe it or not, on the farming forum.co.uk. It was passed on to me by a very, very good friend of ours up in Cumbria, who owns a small farm, as well as some holiday cottages that we use. And apparently, a family were on holiday in a glamping pod that a farmer had put on his land. He had several pods put up for people to have holidays. Now, this family complained to the farmer that 2 cows were at it in the field next to the glamping pod, and the kids were seeing it. and rightly so, the farmer dismissed them as idiots. I would have done. You know, what do you expect if you go and stay in the countryside? But a little while later, he had the police turn up at his farm, who were investigating a case of animal sexuality or sexual activity. And apparently this family had complained to the police, which I find so woke it's unbelievable. And the police have invited him to come in and make a voluntary statement, which we all know if you don't volunteer for something, you get arrested. Well, the point that they ask you to volunteer an interview means you have the right to decline, surely. You shouldn't be arrested for it. But anyway, they're investigating this. Now, the first thing that went through my mind, that would have been the perfect opportunity for those parents to teach the kids about the birds and the bees. Not this woke shit that the teachers are trying to press on them at school now. But that would have been the perfect explanation when the kids asked what were they doing. There you go. They broached the question. You fill them in on it. But it's just a story that I found absolutely hilarious at the way people have got in this country now. But anyway, I'll leave it there for today, people. I'm trying to keep them a bit short at the moment, being as I've got a bit going on. I'm not at work today. I'm just aching too much, and he doesn't want anybody there during the day anyway. Obviously, it's offices with office staff in. So, but until then, as always, stay safe, stay strong. Stay free from the tyranny. My respects to you all. Thank you for your support. See you all again soon.